even between flare-ups. Dupixent is a biologic.
Now you're
dies instantly from a bullet to the brain.
I found out he was dead after about an hour or two after he had left. I asked him, you're not thinking of doing anything stupid, you're not thinking of taking your life. It's like, no, that'd be selfish.
That's what he did.
But his fatal wound is self-inflicted.
Because he don't want to go to jail.
At least two guns recovered, both 40 caliber semi-automatic.
It's like everybody was like, I can't believe Keith killed himself, you know, and like where are the boys? Like, so I'm just like compulsively just looking at the news, just like where are the boys? Where are the boys?
The children are safe at the pharmacy with Keith's half-brother, Keith. But the apparent suicide isn't the only terrible event of the day. Back in Philadelphia, Detective Michael Chitwood is responding to a 911 call at the home of Keith and Christina Bellajonas.
Don't worry, I'm going to get it.
As I walk up the stairway, I see a trail of blood. I then walk toward the back where...
I wanted to get to water, then came back with it.
back where officers were standing, and they pointed out the body of a young woman. She was bloodied. You could see numerous stab wounds, and it looked like she had a gunshot wound in the top of her head.
It's like 5:30 in the morning, and there's banging on the door. At first, I thought that something happened and she was showing up early with the boys and she was moving home early.
Shot her, then shot himself.
What's going on? And then I went down and they were like, are you Thomas Corrigan? I said, yeah. And they said, is this your daughter Christina? And then my stomach dropped. The voice kept saying, this can't be real, this can't be real.
Amid the grief and confusion, detectives piece together the events of the previous evening.
What we learned at the scene that night was apparently they were splitting up, and Christina was letting him stay in the apartment until he got another place to live. We believe that Bellajonas was drinking that night while he was, quote, watching the kids, and Christina was out. But we believe that what had happened was that Keith Bellajonas found a box of condoms.
Keith knows they're not for him.
They were split up and he was just hanging on, so there was no, quote, sex between the two of them that we could determine.
And Keith's determined to find out who she intends to use them with.
He apparently went into her handbag and found what I would describe as a racy letter that was sent by an inmate in one of the local jails in the greater Philadelphia area.
The letter is from her old friend Jeremy, who has since gone back to jail for a parole violation.
He wanted some pictures and that he thinks about her every day and every night.
How's it going?
Christina did not respond to his advances, but Keith doesn't know that.
He was attracted to her, so he used to write some inappropriate things in there, and her response was basically, look, I got enough problems, last thing I need is yours.
When Christina arrives home, Keith confronts her.
That's no reason to kill somebody. That's what this officer said. Yeah, that's what this officer said.
It's none of your business.
Yeah, those stuff all laid out, all laid out, so it sounded like he had been waiting for her when she got home.
When Christina came in from being out, there was an argument.
Their argument turns deadly.
Trying to be the witness because he saw what happened. He saw what happened. He's trying to protect herself from him. That's what he said that.
There were blood-curdling screams coming out of the apartment.
He shot her.
The landlord who lived on the first floor was the one who made the 911 call. Basically, he said that there was a struggle, loud voices.
I remember I'm here screaming. I'm in the second floor. I don't know what it was. Something happened over there.
The gunshot wound to the head and or several of the stab wounds all could have been lethal because she was really cut up bad.
He did that job. Cut her up bad. Overkill. He did that role.
I've been doing this for 50 years.
Shot her?
And I
That
was a
wasn't good
homicide
enough.
detective for a
Stabbing
long
her.
time, and she was
Overkill.
assaulted and brutalized as horrible as any. I've seen what he found, the convicts and the note set him off. She battled him verbally and fight and she lost basically.
But she already told me she didn't want it. That's probably why she was there.
He says
She wanted
something
a divorce.
similar. He had a fight.
And he gave him the
I
right to
called
kill
her
him.
cheating. She lost.
It's not like she cheated. She said she wanted a divorce. That's why she wanted a divorce.
It's very possible for a sociopath to have two completely different things going on at the same time, and that is what's happening here with Keith. So in one moment, he can be having some concern for his children and dropping them off to be taken care
She
of.
went wrong.
While in the same moment, he's getting wrapped up in the adrenaline of the rage killing that he just performed. And what it's telling me that he posted on Facebook is literally it's his announcement. He was proud of what he did because he actually thought that she deserved it.
When the cops are closing in on Keith, some people might think he thought, well, gee, I've done something really wrong. I've killed my wife. I've harmed my kids irreparably in some ways. And I'm so ashamed and guilty about that I'm suicidal. Possible? Yeah, it's possible. The fact that he went on Facebook and announced to the world essentially what he had done and basically said he was proud of it suggests to me that it's much more likely that as the cops closed in on him, he was a guy who was not about to accept the consequences of his actions. He was not about to go in front of a judge and a jury and be convicted of it and have to sit in prison or go on death row and ultimately pay for it.
Give him the death row. Because they don't care if they just sit up in prison for the rest of their life. They don't get the death row. That's what they all deal with. You know?
Self-loathing.
He's selfish.
Fear.
She said she was leaving his ass on the She told her that and she wanted a divorce. That's why he killed her.
I don't think he wanted to live.
He didn't want it up to me.
The kids knowing what he had done. I don't think he could live with himself or
Your brother was a coward. He didn't have brother. He was a coward.
I don't think he wanted to escape his story.
Yeah.
Since the murder, the children have been living with Christina's father.
She did. She wanted to
Right now.
Okay, what if you live there? What if you decide? What if you decide or whatever? I don't want to be with you. I decide I don't know. Just say it. I decide I don't want to be with you. You understand what I'm saying? But we both said we would still live together. You can't tell me you find out over somebody else. If I find out you with somebody else, still would be on jealous.
Your life was snatched from you, which is exactly
That's
what happened.
that's true. She couldn't care about her thing when she was somebody else.
Once I see all the
But
pieces,
she was sneaking around.
I never
Yeah, she
forget.
should have told her. That would have been. She would have given her that.
Not really.
If you didn't tell her.
Maybe it would have been a better approach.
That would've been a moment.
Honest instead of him finding out. That hurted him more, him finding out for himself.
Yeah, when he went in the
That's a
first.
more shocker
Those
instead of.
sites stick with me.
talking to him, I think we should start seeing other people. Warn you earlier. If I start to do it, at least you'll know.
Yeah, you're right.
Instead of you
But the
catching
only
by
thing-
surprise, because you don't know, you don't want him, but you don't know how he feel about you. He still love you.
Yeah, that's
You understand what I'm saying?
I never thought about it that way.
Yeah, you gotta look at it, boy, with you.
You're right, Chef.
You gotta look
I
at
was
it
in the
both ways.
office
You gotta
morning
let him
time.
know.
I was working on
You
cases
something
that I
through
had
hints.
previously been assigned
You
to.
don't let him know about it. No, you
Resolve
know,
them.
you see we not
And lo and
together,
behold,
so
we
at
get
least,
another call out on a
if
homicide.
you find out it was somebody else, I am, but you know,
You're right, Chef.
you gotta warn the person first.
Smart,
I think
Chef.
You
about
don't just
what I'm
sneak
getting
around,
ready
y'all
to see, what I'm
see
getting
y'all not
ready to
living together
encounter.
no more, that's something different, but y'all
Death
still
and
living
destruction.
together.
Yeah.
The horrific thing that man can do to man.
Yeah, you're right,
It's
Chef.
unbelievable.
I
When
don't
you see
know
it
why.
up close
You
and
don't
personal,
think
you
jealousy
realize
still
it's
be
right.
that?
Yeah, you're right.
The challenging time for Detective
You're right, Chef.
You didn't see him with nobody else, it was hard.
We said to him,
She decided to move on, that man still cared.
You don't have
Yeah,
a drug
no,
He
he's
still
habit,
had
you're well
feelings, and look what she
educated.
left him for because he
You
wasn't
could
making
have
money.
pursued your
And
wildest dreams.
relationships ain't really all
And he
about
looked
money.
us in the
You
eye,
understand what
and
I'm
then
saying?
just got this
Yeah, that's
strange
the bad worst part about it
grin
right
on
now.
his
He's supposed
face.
to
He
get
said,
married and thinking,
I did.
get this.
But he didn't want it to look for a job. You could tell that. But I'm not picking for the
But she
lady.
married him like
I'm
that.
not picking for the
She
lady.
married
No,
him
but let me
like
finish
that.
talk. I'm not picking for the
It
lady.
wasn't that he was picking the job he wanted because the job he left, if you look at the show, the job he left was paying way more money. Why you think when he left for his dad, he went for his dad was trying to penny pinch him, and he left that job because he was used to, her dad I'm talking about,
Yeah.
because he was used to, you heard the man say, he was used to making the big money in New York.
But
It ain't that he didn't want work, he just know
he
what
wanted
type
to
of
make
work he do.
He just wanted to make more money.
Yeah, to take care of her, and he wasn't taking him a little bit, he wanted to do what he used to do.
But what then her dad is saying, meaning in a different town, different places charge different money.
Yeah, but her daddy
Different,
used him as charity, giving him what he wanted to pay.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
chump
why.
change.
Yeah, that's why he didn't want that.
And the daddy feel the girl here, the daughter here, he just don't want to work. And that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Well,
He just used to certain jobs. I ain't gonna go do a job I can't do. If I do, I can't do it. Why embarrass myself? I'm gonna go do what I know how to do. I'm never going to something I don't know to do. Why would I do that?
Yeah, you're right.
That's more embarrassing than not working. Now they got fired. That's on my record because I know what the fuck I was doing. Why do you do that? You go for a profession that was true. You go to college for electrician. That's the only job you're going to look for all your life. So that's what you trained for.
Yeah.
He was trained for what he
Trained
was
for a
doing.
certain job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was trained for what he doing. That's why he kept you always sitting down looking at his phone,
waiting for them to call them.
Yeah,
She was getting pissed and mad because they was taking long to call them.
Yeah, because she was all about one money. It was all about money. She wasn't looking at marriage.
But she was saying she couldn't pay the bills all by herself.
She was working 80 hours and she was
That's why she was getting 2 jobs, because she couldn't do it all by herself until when they called her for his special job.
But still,
that's what got her discouraged, but she should have told him something.
But still, y'all
But he should have just do odd jobs.
But still, y'all married.
He should have still do odd jobs to help.
If you don't know what he's doing, they got, people set on that.
You don't know how to cut grass?
You cut grass in the summer.
Until
you didn't read, he was doing the odd jobs, but it just it just wasn't right.
Oh, I didn't know he was doing odd jobs. That's all I said.
Yeah, she said from the beginning he tried doing odd jobs, but it just didn't work out because he was only his profession. He only know what he do.
He don't want to get paid a little bit of money. He want to get paid.
His profession.
Yeah,
when he
I
got
know.
trained to do it, ain't about how much you get paid.
Yeah, I know.
It's his profession.
No, I know when you train for that certain stuff, you don't want to get paid less. You want to get paid for what.
No, you want to do what you train for.
What you
can't
train
do
for.
no other job.
No, I know.
All your life you've been getting taught to do one thing.
Yeah.
Just like doctors and stuff. You went to college to be a doctor. Now look what a doctor is. A doctor all your life. A doctor wouldn't know how to adjust to a job working in a stove or something like that because it's not used to it.
Yeah, not good.
That doctor gonna try to look for something in his profession, like something close to it, at least like something in that profession,
Dealing
like
with doctors.
Yeah.
Now I know what you're talking
Cause he ain't gonna know what to do on the outside with that doctor.
You train for that certain job.
And like that man on that show, he was trained for to do certain things.
For that certain job.
That job in New York. And she made him quit that job and move.
Move with her back to her.
Yeah. She made him quit that job and move. They had a good job, like this is doing good and everything. He was doing damn good. Good work, making big money. But she took him away from that job and moved him away. And he fell off. But how could you fault that man for your fault? How you gonna leave that man now? Because it's your fault. You could have stayed up there with him. He could have took care of you making the big money. but you didn't want to be there.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, the people see that man had a damn good job.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Before she took him down and moved him.
Yeah. That's a shame, though.
Both of them fault.
Yeah.
His fault was just not saying fuck her and just moving on.
Yeah.
Just killing her, just let the bitch go. The phone calls,
Yeah,
you know
you're
she's
right.
doing something.
Yeah.
But the heart gets some motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, the heart one, what the heart want. Because the one that was before that, if you guys saw it, that I had a man. He had a beautiful wife. That was a white couple, right? They got married. He had a beautiful wife. He left his beautiful white wife that he had 5 kids with, to go cheat with his secretary that he hired. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now his wife begged him that night before he got his debt. His wife begged. First she cooked a dinner to get them back on track because they was off track because he's cheating. He didn't want to touch her, kiss her, or nothing. So she tried to get her marriage back on track with him. She cooked a big dinner for him, all his favorite foods. She heard got the children clean and sent to bed, fed them and everything. So it could be just her and him. So when he walked in, she leaned over like this, like I do with you, and he wanted to kiss you.
Mm-hmm.
He turned to say it another way. So that gave her a clue. He cheating on her. But she didn't say nothing. She still tried to make it right.
That don't mean somebody cheating on her.
Let me finish.
No, I'm not talking about that show. I'm just saying.
No, I know.
When you get shit to your head with the TV shit, they don't believe
No,
in
you're
that
gonna
shit.
make me forget what I said.
Sometimes a person can have shit on their mind, man, or anything.
I know. So after he did that, when she leaned over to kiss him, he turned his head. She figured he was cheating. So she tried to make her marriage work. She had his food cook, his favorite food, and everything. He started texting on his phone. She didn't say nothing. She knew something was up. She begged him to stay. She said, "Why don't we try to work our marriage out? And I cook your favorite food. We could have a nice romantic dinner." After he texting this one he cheated with, the lady he hired, the secretary. He said no. He told us like no. I'm going to Walgreens. He told her in a sassy way, "I'm going to Walgreens." She said, "But don't you think that she have a feeling she probably was God gifted? God probably told her something happened to your husband. Keep him home." She said, "Baby, don't go. Don't go. I have a feeling something happened to you. Don't go." He said, "I'm going to Walgreens." And he's texting his mistress. He went to Walgreens. Next thing you know, that's when he met that lady, his secretary. She was like Walgreens too because they was texting each other. Next thing you know, that man called his wife. No, he called his daughter. He said, "You know your mama asked? Because your mama took you."
Bro, wait, you mobile.
He said, "Yeah, I know mama asked because she was driving the car. She saw her mama was by that Walgreens. She called her daddy. Daddy, mama's by Walgreens." He said, "Okay, baby." He got in his transportation. He went to Walgreens. He walked all over in the store. He didn't saw his body. Then he didn't saw.
I was just sitting there wondering how long you gonna try to tell this fucking story so weird you just sit there and watch.
Oh, because you wasn't there when I was watching. I was watching by myself.
But I seen that one already when they went by the Walgreens, but both of them wasn't there. When he went there, but the car was there. One of them, the other one car was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all the killing happened on the side of the road.
Yeah.
I know.
That was crazy.
We seen that a while back, a good while back.
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah, I remember that when you said about the car when you walked out and went to Walgreens, I knew what you were talking about.
You smart.
I was sitting there with that face like, who she gonna shut up? I wonder if she knew I just said what she did.
It'd be good to slow down.
Strange.
I remember that one.
Grin on his face and said, "I did."
No! No, he actually had him in his hand like a steak. He had to hang in his head.
But a forbidden relationship
You saw that one before?
becomes a battlefield. Something was wrong. I could see it on her face. Seduction gives way to control. You're embarrassingly frantic.
I don't know what they were in at that point, but it was definitely not love.
Passion becomes obsession.
You saw this
I woke up having nightmares of him being
to the next one if you did.
And love turns into war.
That's as close as hell as I ever came.
Yeah. like that with a
square
black couple
miles,
like that.
Fort
You
Hood
know?
is one of the largest military bases in the
Black
world.
couple to the army.
It's home to 53,000 soldiers in the heart of Texas. Kanisha Block joined the Army right out of high school. She is a specialist at the 401st Military Police Company.
Come on, y'all. They start with us. What are you doing? I'm
Kanisha was born, and Shanta was just a year later.
Let's get out here. Come on.
She was like a bright light, and she was just always smiling, always big Texas smile, I said.
Walk in the park, sir.
Those words, Specialist Block. She was positive about everything. She didn't really. I don't think I ever saw her negative at all.
Kanisha's squad is in training for deployment to Iraq within 4 months.
She was very good. She was knowledgeable. She wasn't afraid to ask questions either. Just because we've done something a certain way forever didn't mean a new perspective wouldn't change something.
You okay?
Leave me behind, Wonder Woman.
They called her Wonder Woman. Man, because of her high
Kamisha always seemed happy. She was very outgoing. If somebody was having a bad day, she'd make sure that they laughed in some sort of way. She was always smiling.
Good work, Wonder Woman.
You too, soldier. Hey, you did great out there today.
She was my rock. She was always very loving, caring, and she was always the one that was listening. Hey, Mama.
How are things?
Good. Good. We're good. Daddy put a new carburetor on your Suzuki.
Make sure you remove the float chamber first.
She said to make sure you remove that float chamber first.
Did you hear that? She did like working on her own car. And her daddy would offer her a lot of times, let me go out there and do that, or let me help you with that. And she'd say, no, Daddy, let me do it. She was just always very independent.
Oh, I miss you. Are you sure you don't want to come back?
Don't keep asking. I love what I do now.
Grandma not made up.
I think she joined because all her friends were getting married and going to college, and that's what she wanted to do. I just thought, I don't think I can handle it. I've never been away from her that long. I cried like 3 days, and I said, Kanisha, are you sure you want to do this? And she said, yes, Mom, I do. She said, somebody has to do it. You know what to say, Mama. You're going to know what are you going to get up to tonight? She's going out for a few years with others. I love you.
I love you too. Thanks for calling.
Talk to you soon. 30-year-old Staff Sergeant Brandon Norris is a veteran of 2 tours in Iraq and 1 in Afghanistan.
Brandon had done outstanding things in the military. Basically, he could do I'll show you. Honestly, I can't blame him.
Brandon was a go-getter. He was the type that wanted to achieve. He climbed the ladder.
Hey, some of the guys are going out for drinks later.
I'm gonna make you some.
I'll be paying my out all that much on the shit.
So you just want how much more? I put in 3 and oh, yeah, right. I'm gonna take the box off. Sure.
But I can combo.
Look clumsy me. You got a crazy wife. You got a crazy wife. I love it. I gotta come clean that up. I'm so clumsy. It's my fault.
You guys gonna make money, wouldn't be that.
I'm clumsy. I'm I'm going to get it there.
Jamming on the beat. Jamming on the beat. That's over here, Nike. Go my one, boy. Well, people look lonely back there, man. She's lonely and cool back there. I should have parked them side by side, you know. Let big body keep her warm, you know. Big body cool herself. Boy, nobody on the road, boy. Yeah, here too. Here too, they don't want nobody on the road. She just cold and nice out this motherfucker. Man, I was too. All you see is one truck. Well, two trucks I've seen so far pass by. All you see is two trucks pass by. These two men stay down the street, riding up and down the street and shit because they got their little 4-wheel drive truck. All the bang out my bitch, I got 4-wheel drive too, bitch. Put a cinder rabbit on it. Come on.
Keisha told me to tell you where she was. She was all the way by the sink by the rice pot, looking at the water while it dripped, but still in the water. Got that little ear wet, a little bit.
That's good for you.
I have to wait. Fuck it. Hello? Yeah, boy, the roads look like, man, the roads just straight ice. Yeah, here too. I got built in that. I got that shit built in my phone. Walmart called my phone, gonna show a picture of Walmart and say Walmart calling. Any office building calling, child support office. Child support office, they're gonna show the picture of the child support office and say child support enforcement office. They call ID. I got that shit built in my phone. If it's not in my contacts, it's gonna show they call ID off top. It ain't gonna show what I got. It gonna show exactly what it is. You know, like Target called my phone. It goes to Target. And you know. stop him. Here too. That fucking look good. That sucker look good covered in ice, boy. See, I put that fucking heat on, all that shit gonna melt off the windows. Quick, quick, quick. That fool would have. I would have. That nigga over there. They called me, man. I'm going up the hill. I'm stuck in the middle. I can see me click, 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 click. Hey, man, you need a pull, man. Click, click. Let's go now. Click, click. Man, muggle don't mean shit. Muggle don't mean shit. Yeah, but when the back tires go to spinning, they can't spin no more the front tires. You need the front tires, boy. The front tires get the back tires more traction, boy. That's even worse. I had to go put my strap on. Yeah. I had to back out my yard too and do the same fucking thing, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Huh? Man, I ain't gonna do that shit, man. Then I'm at the really show off going up the icy hill up my driveway. You know my driveway is a hill. That's where I'm gonna get hell. That's where I'm gonna get hell at. That shit steep, boy. That shit steep. Ain't no scared. I ain't got no room to catch no speed. My shit gonna go sideways. If I be turning in, the front of my shit gonna go sideways and I'm gonna crash the fucking fence. Well, I'm not damaging my shit fucking wrong with you. Shit. Oh, shit. 4-wheel drive slide too. Fuck.
You did right just to put it in this cup. Just right.
Want some more hot chocolate with it?
I put your phone to put in the big cup.
Want some more hot chocolate with it, boy?
And give me something else.
Alright, I can make some hot chocolate.
Oh, I forgot to get that shit.
Street hot chocolate. Yeah, Julie, why should be like
It's so cold.
I wish they had some more of them damn brownies with them cupcakes that actually.
Let me go check.
I don't like them. I hate them all.
I didn't eat shit. Some over there. I don't care for it.
Weekend I had you sitting in my shit, you're busy. Yeah, that feel like Weather Live. Shit, why pay for it? I get it free, bro. All right. I go in on that. Shit, I'm like, I'm like, I'll just operate. Huh? Oh, this is like, she looking for soup instead of
I'm looking
milk.
for soup. You know when you say that I don't eat them? I don't want to say something. Show you.
I don't remember that shit, but that was alcoholic. That's a nasty ass fucking noodles to go back to people.
I don't eat that.
It's in water. There's too much water there, motherfucker.
No, they said put it to the line. Read the box.
They lying when they see that shit good. There's a handicapped boy that works in the store. Man, I tried to tell me what those taste like. I tried to boost it with, but he never seen what they taste like. They were just laughing. See why you were laughing. They say, y'all got up, man. Laughing his ass off. Look at the boy like with a little short leg and a little handicapped leg. You know how they let the handicapped people in the store?
Yeah.
No, I ain't trying to him. I just said, but they laughed at me. What they say, I tried to boost it. Was tell me what the master people look like. What tastes like. Laughing his ass off. Oh, look at him. Oh, you better hit the pole. Almost. Nigga showing up in that four-wheel drive and just trying to turn out that bitch and hit that bitch. That nigga, the truck went sideways. That nigga almost cracked that fucking tree, boy. In the green truck.
I saw your nasty noodles here. I told you I didn't went after them.
In the green truck, but that nigga almost kissed the fuck out that tree, boy. I heard the bell hit it. Woo woo, but that bitch went sideways, huh? Yeah, you're not supposed to. Yeah.
Dad, can I throw hot water outside so you can make the cloud? Huh, Daddy? Can I make hot water outside?
No.
So you can make the, next one can make that cloud?
Man, I'm gonna take it right in my fucking. Who's gonna show us up? Nah. No, because I'm at her ass. I'm at her ass.
You can do it in the red packet.
I know me.
So you don't need to do that.
I'm at her ass. You know I'm gonna see if all four tires spin. But I can power break in one spot now for the longest. I can change all my gears. That's the other time like a sport live there. Yeah, I see he ain't riding. He ain't got no. He got a top but he ain't got no 4-wheel drive no more. I bet he just having it done.
He was so different.
Yep. And I think I've been fucking up my shit.
After this song,
You're not supposed to. I read it's not good to ride on automatic. Automatic 4-wheel drive all the time because that shit. Because
4 months instead of 4 years.
no, when you're like slippery weather conditions and stuff, that's what that's good for.
But he could tear you down, build you back up in 3 sentences. You gotta know your stuff. That's where you look at mistakes.
The 4-wheel high. No, the 4-wheel high. That thing just automatically just switches to whatever one you gotta go to.
I know.
Go back to sleep. Oh Lord, it's Monday. You said you was gonna call Lily Pat and get the car at school.
How we gonna call? Who we gonna call? How many people at these places?
Oh, you told me that. So I don't know what.
He made his own.
Oh, they're gonna be back till Tuesday.
He was pushing people out of the way.
Yeah, you're right.
Get out there on the dance floor to her and talk to her and stuff. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kiss that tree, boy. I thought you were gonna hit that fool. That nigga gonna knock our lights out, boy. Quarters in his bottom right there. Beat that nigga up, boy. I ain't lying.
Staff Sergeant Brandon Norris.
All the way whoop that nigga ass, boy. Why would who he is?
Hey, soldier.
Why would went out there? Why would went out there with my machete and whoop that nigga ass, boy? You all the riders in the truck. This truck, y'all got ice pickles hanging off the body of that motherfucker.
No crap.
Everybody riding in the truck. Look at this stunning. Yeah, the ice pickles hanging off the front of the truck.
With an NCO and a junior enlisted soldier, especially when they're in the same platoon, is against the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So it really raises a lot of red flags.
Is this such a good idea?
No, it's a bad idea.
Brandon and Kanisha are taking a huge risk.
Oh.
If they're seen together,
They're whooping the army and him up there. Somebody can see them. Look, they're having an affair. Esau, look. They're having an affair too.
Captain Norris. Any sauce?
They both could have been kicked out from all their benefits.
I don't like that kind. Guess what kind is better than that kind? The ostrich. I bet you like the hostess. I like the hostess. The hostess stuff here. It's competitive. Little Debbie and hostess. I don't like this. I like the hostess.
Yeah.
I
get as much fresh air as possible.
I can't believe it. Oh, no, he's mad.
Freezing out over here, boy.
She's not.
Boy, but that fucking dude, boy, you heard me slam that bitch back.
I pick up that ice. I pick up a handful of ice. I try to make a little snowball. And then my hands got rolled on them and it hurt.
That dude on the man, that nigga food, boy.
You don't want this to like this now. You went on it and mix it with all contamination on like. Because she like the ones be already in the good.
Put it right there.
Yeah. Thank you. It's so cold outside.
Is this such a good idea?
No, it's a bad idea.
Staff
He's mad and she's
Norris
not.
and Specialist Kanisha Clark have only just met. The relationships between different ranks are strictly forbidden. If they get caught, they could be kicked out of the army.
I like the ones brothers they have, and the ones that already in the face of the hard crunching. I like them.
You like the tiny ones? You got tiny ones too?
No, the hard crunching ones. You have the packs?
Yeah, inside the pack.
Yeah, them kind. I like them.
Now I see you how that stuff do that. It dry up and it get like that. This looks like a big pot of breeze or something.
Over the next few weeks, the couple finds every opportunity to see each other.
Everybody riding in trucks. I don't see one good car. And these stupid.
There was a real genuine connection between the two of them.
Well, I wouldn't have.
They did keep it secret. I knew about it because I was running with them. And Kanisha too. So I knew what was going on.
Sarge.
They wouldn't use each other's names. They would say that they were seeing somebody, but they wouldn't use each other's names.
Hey, Stevie.
I know I heard somebody.
Yeah, I can't be this tonight. I'm sorry.
What you doing, the number 2?
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Patrick.
Kanisha regularly visits Brandon's apartment 8 miles away from the military base.
There was never anything on post. They would always be there.
I was there. You did shit.
There
There
was
was
no
no
real chance to change and seeing them together outside workout.
I'd rather hold my shit than to go in there. I'd rather my asshole the bus open than to go by. I'd rather my asshole the bus open than to go smell PJ shit, you know?
Sorry.
How about that? I'd rather shit on myself. I'd rather shit on myself to smell PJ shit. Boy, go in there by it. But they're stupid.
It's cold, baby. It's cold right now. That girl better come in a Hummer, Mom. It's be cold.
I love you too.
Oh, it's cold.
I can't wait to get out there. Be together under those stars. We'd known for months that we were coming down on deployment orders. We didn't know the exact date until about a week before.
All right, troops. Called you in today because we have got some good news for you. You're out of here in 4 days.
Brandon wasn't there with us. I think Kamisha was worried. She didn't know where he'd gone.
Where's Norris?
I don't know.
Attention! Dismissed!
I just found out I ain't going around.
What the hell do you mean you're not going with us?
Lena officer training course for a month. He knew that he was going to be going to school and that he was going to be flying to Iraq on his own. Not deploying, not being on the same plane with us when our boots hit the ground. There was a lot of stress in his life right there. I need to be there with y'all, you know. I need to be there with her. It was also upsetting to Brandon that he was not going to be around Kamisha, but he felt like he was letting us down by not being able to go. I just want to go blow someone down, you know? It seems to me like that's when everything kind of started going downhill. His mental state had changed. He was being a lot more aggressive, and he just had this mentality that he was the only one that could protect her and keep her safe.
Brandon, don't hide from me. We'll get through this. Brandon.
Brandon had his own demons.
You want me to turn the music down?
He was a very controlled person until you get a little alcohol in him, and then other parts of him would start coming out.
Baby, please talk to me.
Can't do this right now. I can't do this right now, you hear me? I've got too much on my mind to do this right now. You hear?
We're stronger than this. It's not the end of the world.
Just the thought of you going out there with you don't know what it's like over there. You've never been in combat. But I know you, and I know your type, and I know what you're going to do over there. You're going to make me look like a fool.
Okay, everyone. Our mission is to provide complete balanced nutrition for strength and energy.
Great tasting and sure, with 9 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals, and nutrients to support immune health. All of us deserve a little more buzz. Save 15% off Valentine's Day gifts and get Kohl's Cash. Only at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
How do Kellogg's combine crunchy oat clusters with a touch of honey, plump, juicy raisins, and tasty fiber into one delicious cereal? It took a lot of brainstorming. Yet, Kellogg's Raisin Bran Crunch. 2 scoops of delicious.
Wait, are you being serious?
There's no way!
It's a joke. It's a joke inside the bag.
We invited food reviewers to try the Whopper, but with a special surprise.
$5 for 2 Whopper sandwiches.
I believe before you change your mind.
A deal hard to believe. Get the Whopper and the 2 for $5 mix and match. Your way, way better. Cue Rachel Ray.
Hey friends, today we're whipping up some delicious recipes. So, who's hungry?
Let's love Rachel Ray Nutrition kitchen-inspired recipes. Really poultry or fish. Rachel Ray Nutrition. Real recipes, real ingredients, real good.
Did you know that
90% of soils on your clothes are invisible. Try new Tide Pods Hygienic Clean Heavy Duty. See the difference after being washed with Tide Hygienic Clean. For a deep clean, try Tide Hygienic Clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
Make your dream life your real life on Discovery Plus. Fantastic. Get ready for the ultimate beach escape on the only place to see all the episodes of the hottest beach shows rolled in one place.
I can't believe we just bought this beach house.
Plus, in February, guess who's coming back to the shore? Beach Ladies. It's Snooki in an all-new special Beach Cabana Royale.
I'm terrified.
It's a safe tool.
Discovery Plus. Stream now.
Between work, family, and everyday life, I can't slow down. Thankfully, CBD helps me conquer the day. And with so many products to choose from, CBD has something for everyone. Their products are THC-free, always tested by independent labs, and their no-hassle guarantee really puts my mind at ease. CBDMD.com makes shopping so easy. Take advantage of instant savings and fast free shipping. Available at CBDMD.com.
The future of fitness isn't dumbbells. It's revolutionary digital weight that learns as you get stronger. So you can be your strongest. Visit tonal.com.
Even with the best heart can make the worst choice. I could never imagine marrying someone I was supposed to love.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see.
Stream what you love with the ones you love. Discovery Plus, gifted at a special price for a limited time.
Staff Sergeant Brandon Norris has exploded over the news that he won't be deployed to Iraq with his girlfriend, Specialist Kanisha Block.
I'm sorry. Are you okay? Are you okay? I can't lose anybody else. The thought of losing this kid. I can't have anybody else die. I won't be there to help protect you. I won't be there to help you.
My mama lucky I didn't pick up Sydney and Looney in no ways. I would have beat my mama ass. Fuck ain't me. She better be glad I went to the ways.
Brandon was getting more possessive of her. Like, I really do think that Kanisha loved him. He was sick. It was hard not to. He was a hell of a good guy.
Before deploying to Iraq, Kanisha asked Brandon to meet her family.
They put that shotgun over there too. Don't worry about nothing. That's still my fucking son, no matter what the fuck he done. I know my fault, nigga. But they still put that shotgun on June ass.
So, Brandon.
That June would have been running at my ass. Well, that's his brother right there for you. That June would have been running at my fucking ass. If I bet my dad would have had that shotgun there, I bet my dad would have had that shotgun there at June. I don't think you want to do that. You better leave him the fuck alone. It's still my fucking son.
They really didn't talk. I mean, he
and if I ever do it, I'm going to fucking do it.
for the most part.
Turn around.
Unless
my fucking ass up.
He didn't really speak.
He's being weird today. I think he's cute. I'm gonna miss him though.
You are such a nigga, dude.
Misha, make sure you take care of yourself out there. You're so precious to us.
worry.
Elvin ain't say nothing after that. Elvin, that nigga do the bread from his butter, boy.
Here we go.
That nigga, no, you ain't gonna fuck with Noonan.
Better keep your big chin on. You know when you're out there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. He's like, here, retarded person. Everything, he don't talk. He just say, yes, ma'am.
You ain't gonna fuck with Noonan.
Something right.
I could see it on her face. I said, what's wrong? And she said, I can't really talk about it, and I'm not supposed to be here right now.
I
She
remember
said
that
in the
shit.
military, it's nearly impossible to have a relationship with anybody because that's forbidden in here. 12 hours until deployment with Staff Sergeant Norris and Specialist Bluff.
And they get told you are nothing, baby,
Keep their
boy.
illegal affair under wraps.
I'm done. I can't believe this time tomorrow.
Do the fast on that bike. But somebody said, Noonan ain't gonna do that. Noonan ain't gonna do that. You know, do the fast on that bike and fuck that nigga shit up, bro.
It's got to be possible. I don't think I'll survive without knowing.
Calm down, baby.
And nigga said, wait till you bring your fucking ass back up. I'll bust your fucking ass. You ain't gonna fuck with
He was
Noonan.
being more possessive and controlling of her, but also more possessive and controlling of everybody in the squad, too. But with her, everything was intentional.
It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
You don't know what's like.
We're gonna be okay. We'll be together soon.
You don't know
I
what's
wonder why.
like.
Uh-oh, police.
What?
Just don't make a fool of me.
Over there, don't make sure they pass by. Look out the window, make sure they keep going.
I mean, we were finally in Iraq doing our jobs. I think everybody was in a good place.
Block. Message. Sergeant Norris.
Hey, I'll catch you later.
Brandon had asked me to leave my phone turned on. That way he could talk to Kamisha on my phone.
What have I been doing? Who have I been hanging out with?
He's not banging it up.
He's running a damn race right my phone.
We'd run missions every day, but he would talk to her at night. I had like an $800 phone bill. And I thought,
It
well, I
kept
can't
going.
afford this, you know.
I had to go without my shoes.
That's when
So you see me just look out the window and see him.
and then she let me
I had
talk
to
to
go
her
to
about
cold fire with my shoes. I did it. I made sure. And so I looked that way, but I was in the cold floor. And then when I opened the door, they had ice in front of the door.
I had to open the door.
You told me to open the door.
I told you look out the window. All you had to do was look out the window and see the damn stuff going up the street.
Well, I just opened the door and did an opposite. It kept going. It's cold out there.
Everyone you know.
I said, look out there and see the face.
I love you. I miss you.
A lot of snow outside.
All the fucking windows. All the fucking windows.
And this can't get right.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
All you gotta do is open the front window and air conditioner and see if you see the back of the truck going up there.
That's my girlfriend.
Her name is Kamisha.
You have a girlfriend? I do not know that.
Just always know that I love her.
Police patrol to make you people get off the fucking road and
So
motherfucking
amazing.
let them there.
She's such a
Yeah, I know they see it on the fucking news. Stay off the fucking
I'm
road.
going crazy without it. I can't sleep. Feel like I'm losing my
This
temper.
the only,
Now this might take far
this the
too
only
sleeping.
necessary.
Maybe get an hour or two a night, Mama.
I'm worried about you, son. Are you
Just
sure
to see
you
if you
should
still
go
move.
back over there again?
What else am I going to do? It's all good.
You know,
Yup, you ain't lying.
that was the hardest thing that has ever happened to me. I can't go through that again.
It's all right.
I can't lose you.
See, the tow truck to pull him out would have cost him over. See,
I don't know if it
a
was
tow truck would have charged him about $120 to go get him out. You crazy? I told him, see, you $50. You $50. I pull you out. You know how much you $50. $50. I want the money first. Okay.
The words that I told him, me too.
Man, I'll just be in my car doing that shit.
We were excited. We were happy.
You know, my truck, up.
You could tell that he missed us, but then he was standing up on the truck line waiting for
I know.
to come back and take.
It's hard to go slow in that little motherfucker.
Kamisha has been transferred to Brandon's squad.
I don't think you want truck for a ride, meet the block. Need to move forward real speed.
Everybody knew that the tents were empty back there, and there were cots in the tents, and
they know what's going on.
They weren't going to be the first people to go back there and use the tents, and they probably weren't going to be the last. I never want to see a part again.
I know everybody gets stuck there around here, though, crossing that fucking railroad track right there. Crossing that railroad track. Just stuck like a motherfucker boy up there, bitch.
Hastings to me will be in the lead.
I do right around.
Then Westfield to be in the second. What? To be the base on comms.
Right around.
On the move in 5 mics, people.
There were.
You see me pulling like a 40 Explorer up the hill.
Showing her preferential treatment.
Had to pull that old trap up the hill.
Wanted to be there doing her job. And that irritated her. Brandon's biggest hang up with Kamisha was
y'all need
talking to
another
guy,
guy,
especially a guy that Brandon didn't know.
Here, soldier! What do you think you're doing? Huh? She's not here to help. She don't need it.
Get out, son. Don't. Get on. He'd get pretty fired up about that pretty quick.
Oh, Lord. The squad is in a convoy on a routine mission to an outpost. Kamisha is back at base, and Brandon is distracted.
Brandon stopped focusing on the job.
My transfer key.
His focus shifted over completely to her.
One of the biggest dangers the team faces are improvised explosive devices, or IEDs, on the roadside.
Hold it back, sir. Perfect. Keep going. Hey, where's my sharp A-game super soldier at, huh?
We were just going down to a combat outpost, just right down the road. We got turned onto the road that the outpost was on, and
Oh, this was good on. Well, pretty good. No, that's good. I know, it's really good. What is
That's as close as
my
hell as
mama?
I can.
Yeah, but your phone can't do that. Look what I just said. I'll never forget my number.
I don't know what my name right there. Put anything I want right there. Anything like that. But we weren't taking any small arms fire.
I can change the logo, because it used to say AT&T. It used to say AT&T or home, with the straight talk shit.
The collateral damage, if it hit a house or a family sleeping in the brain, it could have been thrown to jail.
Put your phone number on the top, man.
3 soldiers have been injured in the incident.
Yeah, right. You got to press button.
What was that noise?
And they got to go on the
We lost him.
go on the ground deep holes and shit. Go through mazes.
I've never seen Brandon like that before. A complete lack of action, a complete lack of response. That bothered me.
They're civilians in that village. They are not the enemy here.
Don't you get it by that way? They're all the enemy. Get it. Brandon felt extremely guilty. He had just been by that spot as the lead truck and he didn't see it. Wasn't paying attention, he just missed it. I had to say something.
Sir, I wish to make a declaration.
I got to press my button. Oh, there you go.
Carry on, soldier. Sir, Sergeant Brendan Norris and Specialist Kamisha Locke are in a relationship. And it's getting
I did explain to him that he tell something was going to happen. I thought that talking to the chain of command, they would separate. They could have used either one, got away from each other. That certainly would have helped. I never would have expected that I would be the one that gets moved to a different spot. And it's not like it was a big deal. I was right there. It was just I was working on new people.
No, sir.
They needed us. They didn't do any digging or investigating or trying to get to the bottom of the whole relationship. They said, oh, okay, well, they saw nothing's going on here. We'll counsel them and give them a no contact order, which is supposed to keep them from having any contact back and forth. But